Number three, start your day on this Friday. It's Thursday. I'm Mike Hill. Good morning, Sharon Reed.
Good morning to you, Friday.
I was talking about you last night, by the way. I had to tell you something real quick.
Is that why?
I was talking about
My
the
ears are
mayoral
burning up.
race. No, I was talking because I was like, I thought about, because I was out last night. Michael Sterling, remember, you know Michael Sterling, you ran for mayor here, married to Eva, Marcel. We went out to dinner last night, and you know he ran for mayor 4 years ago in Atlanta, and we was talking about the Kasim Reed situation.
Energy.
And I was like shocked.
You worked for him.
I mean, yes, he worked for him, and then he ran for mayor. You know, long story. But Kasim Reed, who I thought was a heavy favorite, who had all the support from all these celebrities from across the country, not just in Atlanta, raised all this money, not even in the runoff for Atlanta mayor. I mean, is that surprising to you?
Yeah, but I think it's embarrassing to admit it's surprising because the polling, I think, was there, and he may have known the polling. He did have every candidate in the race coming for him, and this whole anybody but Kasim thing, that was really prevalent. Okay, you had Shirley Franklin. They were one-time friends. He ran her campaign. She was in office right before him. They're now bitter enemies. And every day she posted. And every day she had the drumbeat out there, anybody but him, and some very vile terms. I don't make no judgment about what was right, what was wrong, but she let it be known. So he was up against that. But you mentioned the celebrities. He raised money, the businesses. A lot of people were behind him. Some you saw, some you didn't. But there's this grassroots constituency, a civil rights constituency here in Atlanta that don't sleep. They see you, they know you, they're going to decide your fate type of thing. And I think so many of us were enamored. He did great. I'm not going to stop saying it. He did great things for Atlanta. There is a dispute about which Atlanta, though. If you own property, if you invest, if you have means in this city, then what's not to love about Kasim Reed, right? What's not to love? If perhaps you're down on your luck or worse, or a member of the homeless population, maybe need some assistance, he might not be your candidate. And people who hang in the balance and who sit in judgment of that and the decisions. Sure, we got Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Cost billions of dollars. We don't know exactly the price tag, and we don't know exactly how much it cost us, the taxpayers. The film industry, you heard him talk about it right here on our air. He has a lot to do with that, okay? He has a lot to do with why we're here. And there's a man named Tyler Perry who would definitely agree with me, who has that wonderful studio here. That was built in Atlanta proper. And he had to make a deal with Kasim Reed to get it, a financial deal above board. But I'm just saying, he gave us this incredible industry, a good portion of it that has so many legs and will go on and will grow. I like Kasim Reed. And I don't have to own everything that people don't like about him. I like him, and I liked him as our mayor, and I like big personalities. But he's not going to be our mayor. He's not going to be our mayor for a third term, not this go round. And when you mentioned your friend Michael Sterling, I met him at a function, and it was like an intimate function for a publicist or something or another. And I remember thinking, well, who is that? And I was very taken by his skills and the things that he said. And I thought, that's the kind of fresh blood, you know what I mean? And then I looked under the hood a little bit, and I know he worked in the administration, and once he decided he was going to do this or that he exited. But I think we need more Michael Sterling and more fresh blood. This is a runoff between Felicia Moore, who is known in this town, and I like her a lot. She's beyond reproach. Tons of intent. You will not corrupt her. And she was seen as that alternative choice to Kasim Reed. And I like Andre Dickens too. Good man, smart man, good family man, outspoken man. We need strong leadership. My only fear is, what are you going to give us? Crime, my property taxes, my investments. But that's how people are when it's time to vote. Me, my, this, that, my house.
Right.
And I do wonder, will Buckhead stay? Mike, if Buckhead leaves Atlanta? That's... Yeah.
A lot of issues, a lot of questions out there. But yeah, I thought about that. I was shocked by it. And you make a great point, because Kasim reached a certain status of people, but it's not status that's going to get you in office. It's going to get the constituents who go out there and vote. So you can have certain people who have a big platform and it's seen all the time, but it's the millions of people that are not seen that make the difference, the real difference. And if you don't catch them, you don't reach them, you don't speak to them and talk to their concerns, they're not going to vote for you. No matter how popular you are, or how many times you're on television or whatever, they're like, okay, well, yeah, that's nice. I like what you're doing over there. That's cool that you're at this party, you get this fundraiser over here, but this person's talking to me because, oh, this guy's in East Atlanta right now, where I live, down by the airport, and he's helped me in my community and the homeless population that's over here, and oh, the crime that's he's my city councilman and he's in my neighborhood and he's talking to me personally, and I feel like I can touch him, I can relate to him, and yeah, I feel the same way. Like I said, you guys know way more about Atlanta than I do. You, Michael Sterling, people like you who lived in this area, my wife obviously or whatnot. But I was just like, look at that. I mean, that alone, that is black excellence. That's extravagance. That's like, wow. You would think that, look, DJ D Nice DJing for him. You know?
Yeah. I think
you see that, and it just made me feel. I thought, okay, well, he's gonna run away with this thing. So I was a little surprised. I was shocked, actually.
Yeah, I think that footage was inside Tyrese's house, where he made that, fundraisers announcement. He uses that house a lot. They're friends. So it makes me, first of all, I would have loved, and this is no slight to Mr. Dickens, Andre Dickens, who's now in the runoff with Felicia Moore. I like politics, in case you haven't noticed. There's Andre. And I like big personalities. And Felicia Moore is not going to get in the gutter, if you will. She's just not that kind of lady, but she's very strong. And I rather enjoyed seeing them spar over the years, she and Kasim Reed. So I'm going to miss that in this election. Not that everything has to be ugly, but when you're fighting for such a prize, and you know how I feel about this city, I think Atlanta is just an incredible prize, and she's got to be respected. I think there should be a battle to claim her. So I will miss that. And who knows? Yeah. Don't ever count him out. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe you can still do a write-in, maybe. So I don't know what's going to happen. Didn't that just happen in Buffalo? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Don't count him out.
No, it won't make a difference. No, this woman got 40%.
He got plenty of money.
Dickens got over 20. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the city of Atlanta made a statement. Yeah, they want to move on.